I've been selling online for ages now, and I've tried hundreds of different ways of making my websites more profitable, but there's a consistent 7 things that always work to make my websites more profitable. In this video, I'm going to talk you through them and show you how to apply them. Let's go. As far as the website goes, I've been building this website, well, not building it, but designing it, ready to have it built for me. I thought it'd be kind of cool to go through some things that I have incorporated into the website as the starting point of the website. And then, of course, what I do is I test everything, but you need to have a place where you begin. You need like a control that you then start trying to beat the control. So here's what I put into a control to make what is arguably a very, very profitable place to start for a website. So first up, we are in the Western world programmed to read left to right. As a result of that, whenever we look at something online, we start from the left-hand side and go through to the right-hand side. So you want to put your most important information on the top left-hand side of the website, kind of like this. So this is Warby Parker. They're a direct-to-consumer e-commerce brand right around the world now. Very valuable business. This is their homepage. They've got their big thing on the left-hand side. Try on 5 frames without leaving your home. So they will send you 5 different frames to try and in the comfort of your home. What you like, you keep. What you don't like, you send back at their cost. Super, super cool offer, okay? So everything goes like that. That's a really, really good way of laying out your homepage. Next. We tend to read, again, because of how we're structured to read, we tend to read left to right, but we also read like up, next line, next line, next line. We're conditioned to read like that. And that plays out on a website by us observing on a website an F pattern, okay? An F pattern on a website. So that would play out kind of like this. So on the sell pages, you want to structure your sell pages so that they are easy to read in an F pattern. So in this particular instance, all of the information that's going to do the selling, which is images in this case, and that's all structured out in that very, very nice, easy to read F pattern, okay? E-commerce gets sold from images all the time. Next, the intro. So here you want to have your big ideas bold, like big ideas bolded, so that it draws your attention into it. You want to draw people's attention. So if you look at that page, you're naturally drawn, especially because of the red line through the keto diet, you're naturally drawn to the ketones, keto diet thing. That's where you start your reading of the page, okay? And things like that are really important, that you take advantage of that by getting people to start where you want them to start, okay? You're here, for instance, it's been done with this Kinsen. Thank you so much for that, Hayden. With this Kinsen video, for instance, that's all done there to draw your eye naturally towards that. And anytime you have an image as well, 2 very attractive young ladies, anytime you have an image, you want to make sure that you have text with that image as well. Super important to do that. All right. So for instance, on Amazon, that works with A+ content. That's how Amazon does that. Look at the A+ content. It's all done with text as well. Okay. Above the fold. So this is a very, very interesting one, especially now that so many people shop on mobiles as well. But the first thing we get to when we get to a page, before we start scrolling up and down the page, what we get to see is called above the fold. And that is incredibly valuable real estate. As far as possible, all of your sales arguments, certainly your most convincing sales arguments, need to be made above the fold, okay? Don't rely on people scrolling down to start reading and understanding what the hell you're doing, because unless you get them here, they just won't scroll. They won't go any further. Very, very important. Reading left to right, again, the way that you want to set this thing out is image on the right-hand side, or a testimonial can also work on the right-hand side. Some kind of social proof, that works well. And then kind of offer on the, left-hand side, and then right-hand side for testimonials, product images, the graphic, whatever it may be. That's a really tried, tested way of laying things out. And if you look at most of the Shopify themes, most of them are laid out that way as well. Okay. Complementary imaging, we do this on Amazon all the time, but it's worthwhile kind of references to this again. I'm going to show you some really good examples of this later. But complementary images, your images should, as far as possible, reflect what you're actually saying. So when I structure, on Amazon, for instance, when I structure bullet points, what I'm looking to do is for my bullet points to be a written depiction of the image that I'm actually corresponding to as well. So on Amazon, you get 7 images, depending on the category. So I'm looking to, as much as possible, to mirror those, but in written format, okay? Importantly, you do that here as well. And the last one, big headline. This is a very, very good niche. Yeah, I looked at this niche as well. Go check out the website, Zevo, in Australia as a potential thing to start selling in Australia. Very interesting marketplace coming into summer as well. Yeah, there's a lot of things there. Very, very simple thing to do, to take ideas from this and put something together yourself within a different market, for instance. Anyway, so looking at that, it kind of screams, go read this. The images match what's going on. And the other thing I like about this as well, one little additional thing is, if you look at the lady's eyes and look where her eyes are pointing, her eyes are kind of pointing towards the text. And that's a really important thing. It's also got the young girl in it in the background. It's also got the pet in the background as well, which suggests that it's kid safe and pet safe as well. Very clever image that they've used. That was a video from my regular Monday night Q&A session with the members of the Aussie Online Entrepreneurs. We are a community of professional e-commerce sellers right around the world, with over 2,500 members and growing. We're the fastest growing community of e-commerce professionals right around the world, with sales, by the way, of over $50 million. If you'd like to find out more about what we do, get yourself off to www.aussieonlineentrepreneurs.com.au. That link is in the description below, and I will see you on the next video. Until then, thanks for watching. Bye-bye.